Hey everyone, welcome back to Invest with Alex, where we make investing simple and easy to understand. If you're new here, this is the perfect place to learn how to grow your wealth through smart investing. In our last episode, we broke down how the stock market actually works, what moves stock prices, how stocks are bought and sold, and the role of stock exchanges. But knowing how the market works is only half the battle. The real key to making money in stocks is knowing how to analyze them. Today, we're diving deep into stock analysis, how to determine if a stock is a good investment, what financial metrics to look at, and how to avoid bad investments. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to look at any stock and decide whether it's worth buying or not. So, grab a notebook, hit that like button, and let's jump in. Before you invest in a stock, you need to analyze it. There are two main types of stock analysis that investors use. Fundamental analysis, this looks at the company's financials, earnings, growth potential, and overall business health. Technical analysis, this focuses on stock price charts, patterns, and trading volume to predict future movements. For long-term investors, fundamental analysis is the most important. But traders who want short-term gains often rely on technical analysis. We'll cover both in this episode. Let's start with fundamental analysis, how to analyze a company's real value. Here are the key things to look at. Revenue and earnings growth. Is the company making more money each year? Check their income statement for revenue and net income trends. Earnings per share, EPS. This tells you how much profit a company makes per share. A rising EPS is a great sign. Price to earnings ratio, P/E ratio. This compares a stock's price to its earnings. A high P/E ratio might mean the stock is overvalued. Debt levels, check the balance sheet. Too much debt can be risky, especially in tough economic times. Competitive advantage. Does the company have a unique product, brand, or market position that helps it stand out? Industry and market trends. Is the industry growing? Companies in growing industries tend to perform better. One of the best ways to analyze a company's fundamentals is by looking at quarterly earnings reports and annual financial statements. You can find these on the company's website or on finance websites like Yahoo Finance, Bloomberg, or Morningstar. Now, let's talk about technical analysis, how traders use charts and patterns to make investment decisions. Candlestick charts, these show a stock's price movement over time. Each candle represents a trading period and shows the stock's opening, closing, high, and low prices. Moving averages, the 50-day and 200-day moving averages help investors see long-term trends. If a stock is trading above its moving average, it's often a bullish sign. Support and resistance levels, these are price levels where a stock tends to stop moving up or down. Breaking past these levels can indicate big moves. Relative Strength Index, RSI, this measures whether a stock is overbought or oversold. A reading above 70 means it might be overvalued, and below 30 means it could be a good buying opportunity. Volume trends, higher trading volume can confirm strong moves in a stock's price. While technical analysis can be useful, it's best to combine it with fundamental analysis for smarter investment decisions. Now that we've covered fundamental and technical analysis, let's talk about where to find this information. Yahoo Finance and Google Finance, great for looking up financial statements, P/E ratios, and earnings reports. SEC filings, Edgar database, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, requires public companies to file reports. This is where you find official financial data. Earnings calls and reports, listening to company earnings calls gives insight into future growth plans. Stock screeners, websites like Finviz and Morningstar help you filter stocks based on key metrics. Before we wrap up, here are some final pro tips for analyzing stocks. White heavy checkmark, look at trends, not just one quarter. One bad earnings report doesn't always mean a company is failing. Look at the long-term trend. White heavy checkmark, compare with competitors, always compare a stock's metrics to other companies in the same industry. White heavy checkmark, watch insider buying and selling. If company executives are buying stock, that's often a good sign. White heavy checkmark, be patient and think long-term. The best investors hold stocks for years, not days. Focus on building wealth, not chasing quick profits. Alright, that's it for today's episode. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's one stock you're thinking about investing in? Let's discuss. And in the next episode, we're talking about how to build a strong investment portfolio from scratch, so stay tuned. See you next time.